Hi, I just want to come on here very quickly, share something actually about the word that I've attached to this short video. I actually just received a phone call from a very dear friend who was asking me about the membrane word because of something that's happening in their congregation in Boston. And for many years, I believed that the awakening that is going to break into Boston, and that's going to be probably one of the first places that will recognize it, that the Spirit of God's moving. And they're having evidently some very significant things. But besides that, I shared the membrane word with that's all in the post. But the bigger picture, the picture for the whole church, which will include awakening, I believe has already begun. And that comes out of pretty much what's going on in the body of Christ, what's happening with IHOP, Mike Bickle, all of those that are a part of that, but also particularly some of the prophetic voices that have been speaking through the streams that we've been a part of for a number of years, and found a number of them that were not functioning according to integrity and good, moral, clear prophetic words. I believe that prophetic words must be full of integrity. No cheating, no going to Google, no going to social media, no trying to find out who people are. To me, that is not only a sham, it is blasphemous. It is absolutely wrong in every regard. And if I were ever caught doing that, honestly, I can't imagine that. That's just not a part of my life. I want to hear the Lord clearly. I want to hear his voice. But I mentioned some things in here because I believe that this is indicative of what is exactly happening right now in the body of Christ, that we are coming into the best time. This is not the worst time. This is the best time. God is clearing some things out. He's exposing, and not just in our streams. There's other streams. There are things that are happening with other pastors and other leaders, and not just in America. It's happening in other places in the world as well, where there's exposure, where God's exposing what is false, what is fake, what are false teachers, what are false prophets. And I believe in prophecy to the nth degree, but I believe that it must be mature. It must also be very filled with integrity and a clarity from the Lord, because it's holy. And the prophetic words are intended to be holy, which means the absence of wickedness and evil and manipulating. All those things have to be gone. And so in the height of all this abuse, I began asking the Lord, I said, Lord, what is going on? What is it you want me to see in this? Because there's nothing that the Lord doesn't want us to see. But there are things that we have to search it out to find out what is it that God is doing. And so as I began searching it out, I began realizing, oh my goodness, God's answering our prayers. God is setting up the foundations for the church right now that will look a whole lot more like him and the church that he planted and the one that he wanted to see move. This is going to be amazing, what God's about to do. So I've attached the word. It is here. You can read right below this video. It's a little lengthy, but I felt like all of it was important for what needs to be released through this video. So I'm not doing a long video today, but please read the article and please forward it as often as you can. Thank you. Have a great day.
Under the waterfall, deep calls to deep, deep calls to deep, deep calls to deep. Under the waterfall, deep calls to deep, deep calls to deep.